Students, ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed a sheer luck and fortune to have Dr. Anil Gupta, a national and international figure on grassroots innovation, to deliver the keynote address of this first Innovation Summit. Let us give him more space, I think the full stage, because I have seen his videos going from one part of the stage to the other part of the stage. So I now request all other dignitaries to please take their reserved seats in the audience. Thank you very much.
Good morning, friends. I'm Ashish Pokarna. I'm here to introduce Dr. Anil Gupta. Former Indian President Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam has a vision of India in 2020. He is a source of motivation for young Indians in general and innovators in particular. Professor Anil Gupta has been the driving force for innovators with and without technical qualifications. He is a man with a mission. Being a faculty at IIM Ahmedabad may be just one point of his profile, but his true introduction is much more than that. He has promoted many movements and institutions. Maybe he is an institution in himself. He is a mentor or a driving force of following activities. One of it is Srishti, Society for Research and Initiatives for Sustainable Technologies and Institutions. Srishti is a non-governmental organization set up to strengthen the creativity of grassroots innovators, inventors, and ecopreneurs engaged in conserving biodiversity and developing eco-friendly solutions to local problems. GIAN, GIAN, is a grassroots innovation augmentation network. It's an incubator of grassroots innovations and traditional knowledge. National Innovation Foundation, and he is a fellow of National Academy of Art and Science, also fellow of World Academy of Art and Science, California. When we were looking for idols of innovators, Professor Anil Gupta was the name who has motivated many innovators to convert their ideas into business ventures, many of whom are from informal sector. Thus, he is the most respected mentor for innovative entrepreneurs. Our efforts to have fruitful, result-oriented interaction among innovative technocrats, budding entrepreneurs, and top guns of industry in this summit shall now have a guiding force in Professor Anil Gupta, the man with a mission. I salute and present him to enlighten us.
Okay. Namaskar. By the time it comes up, let me do what professors are known for. I'll ask a small quiz. How many of you have seen the film Three Idiots? Everybody has seen it, okay. So you remember that scooter where there was a floor grinding mill? Who was the innovator who made it? Anybody? I want the name. Now the point is that what Milind was saying at the beginning, that we want innovation to be the second nature of everybody in Marathwada. And that will require us not only to be aware about the innovation, this word which is mentioned on the board here, but also the innovator. Isn't it? So Sheikh Jahangir from Jalgaon, on a shack he was working at that moment. Now he has a small Rancho Academy where he teaches 400 children, extremely poor children, about fabrication. He has set up a lab, a fabrication lab, so to say, with the help of National Innovation Foundation to teach children about solving problems. There was another innovation in that film, and let me see how many of you noticed that. There was a cycle-based shearing machine for removing wool from the sheep. You remember that? Who made that? Blank. You won't get good marks from me for this. Doesn't matter. That shows how much concern we should have, how much of curiosity we should have about a good idea. When you come across a good idea, and in this case, you saw that in a film, which was a great blockbuster, we must ask this question. Go to the net, write down, okay, sheep shearing machine, cycle-based, cycle-powered. You will find the name of Muhammad Idris from Meerut, who had designed that machine, that device for horses, and of course, it was adapted for the sheep. There are large number of innovations in the country which somehow have, some of them have become known, but the innovators are not as well known because in the college text lessons, Professor Vijay mentioned just now that the university has set up a center. You know, we would like several steps to be taken in terms of building linkages between the innovation community, academia, and the industry. And this is what I will focus on today. Is it on? Okay. Let me show some of the linkages that we have been able to build. I will take some time to show you how Techpedia.in works, which is for college students. I will also show you the way innovation ecosystem works in the country, right from children, young children, to the professors and the college professionals and the grassroots innovators and so on. So let me first begin with now this is a portal where we have put, you know how many? This was developed in 2009. There was a student, Hiranmay, who came to meet me. Now, as Ashish was very insistent that I must come here, talk to him, talk to the group. And I said, look, I am a Shylock. I want my pound of flesh. And my pound of flesh, when Hiranmay came, was put 5,000 projects together. So he, in 15 days, he was as a student in NIT Surat. He did that, so I had to go there. And then, within about 6 months, 8 months, he had put together 100,000 engineering projects, and today we have 170,000 engineering projects, title and abstracts, done by 400,000 students from 600 institutions of the country, available in open source, accessible to all entrepreneurs and students on this portal. Why did we do that? We did it because no student of our country should ever do what has been done before. No student should ever do what has been done before. Sanit, have you put the presentation? It's not there. Can you just can you put it on? So what we wanted was that originality quotient of our country should go up. Nobody should ever do what has been done before. How do we do that? Unless people know what others have done. If you go to net and you want to know what projects have been done by the students of MIT and Stanford at one place, you will not find it. But in India, we have done that. Because our model of innovation has to be totally different. Our model has to be a creative model, a compassionate model, a collaborative model, a caring model. So therefore, we have this knowledge base. But that's not enough. We should also make sure that when industry needs experts, so let's say auto sector industry wants somebody to design a slot, an idea which a child gave under Ignite competition to National Innovation Foundation. And the idea was that the car should not start, a vehicle should not start, and a motorcycle should not start unless you put your license in a slot. It is very good for safety, But it's also very interesting because children don't like their parents to flout the law. So some children observe their parents not carrying license with them. They said, without putting the license, the vehicle will not start. Now, if this idea has to be incorporated, naturally, you need to know who are the people who can do that and then engage them. So to find out any expert who has done something, who has guided some creative projects, innovative projects in the domain in which you are interested, you will go to the techpedia.in, look for what projects have been guided by whom, where, and then obviously create a knowledge network with those concerned people. So we are trying to create a market for merit.